guys, Stefan here, and you're never going to believe that I am giving away this Mark of Westminster Rosewood chessboard signed by, can you see that? None other but world champion Garry Kasparov. That's right. So this is going to be a grand prize that you might be eligible to win. So stick around to the end of the video for that. And I also have a participation grand prize you may be eligible to win. This is an end-grain walnut chessboard, very sturdy, handmade by a local artist. And I want to give a shout out to Your Move Chess and Games, Chess USA, that donated these two boards for the purpose of giving out as prizes in the Chess Collective contests at the end of this year. So stick around to the end of the video so you can be sure to get the information for how you can be eligible to win these boards. So thank you, Chess USA. Very kind of you. So the first contest I ran was the most brilliant night photography contest. And when I put it out there, I did not know the level of enthusiasm that you guys would have. So thank you for those awesome photos, and thank you to everyone that voted. We had two categories. We had the Staunton night category. We also had the antique night category. It was difficult sometimes when the Staunton night was an antique. I put it in both categories to be voted on. I just want to mention that the top 5 finishers in each category are eligible to be entered into the raffle at the end of this year for the grand prize, the Garry Kasparov signed chessboard. All participants that submitted a photo are going to be eligible for the participation grand prize, which is the end-grain walnut chessboard. If you want additional information on upcoming contests, check out thechesscollective.us. Brand new website, just started it up. Okay, so let's get into it. There was actually a 4-way tie for 5th place. Let's check them out. Tied for 5th place was submitted by Froisky. It was the Excalibur Knights with a knight bookend. If you look at this, there's a lot more than just a bookend. I see whiskey. I see chess books. I see chess and other knickknacks. I mean, what more do you want? Whiskey, books, and chess. What more is there, right? So these are gorgeous knights. I love how the flare of the mane goes flowing with everything on the board. It just looks like a wild scenario. I absolutely love it. Also tied for number 5 is the Sinkfield Cup reproduction from Violet Crown Chess. Thank you, George, for submitting this. Now, I did not know that years ago, this is going back 8 years, the Sinkfield Cup chess pieces, the knights did not have those pointy mane that they do now. It has a beautiful braided mane. You can see the eyes on this knight are just staring out, and the details of the jaw muscles are exquisite. Also tied for number 5 is the Dubrovnik chess set from 1960, submitted by Georgie. The knights are strong and sturdy, typical of the Dubrovnik knights. I love these knights. They are awesome. Also tied for 5th place is Rob's submission for an early mid-20th century Central European knight. Very simple, elegant design, black and white. What can we say? Very nice. In 4th place, the Excalibur 2023 Blood Rosewood, Boxwood, and Ebony Knights. Thank you, Dennis, for this picture, because the curtains in the back, adding the contrast with these big, they look like bookends. Are they bookends? Either way, it looks really cool, as the symmetry faces in opposite directions, the same as the Rosewood and Ebony Knight, with the Boxwood Knight in the middle, and he threw the clock in there. Very artistic. I like it. Great shot. 3rd place is by Mark, the Jacques, partially overstamped London. Ivory tournament size, but the number is most certainly within the first 100. Very gorgeous piece, Mark. Number 2 an 1885 Leipzig Augustea reproduction, which actually was made in 2020 in a limited edition of only 20 sets submitted by Holger. Thank you, Holger, for this beautiful night and also beautiful photograph. And in first place, getting 21% of the votes, submitted by Chess Praxis, the King Arthur Excalibur set by Chess Bazaar. Look at this picture. I cannot believe that knight in the background, or shall we call it a horse or a stallion? Is that photoshopped? Is that a statue? I don't know, but is backdropped with a gorgeous cabinet full of chess sets. The black and white chessboard beautifully contrasts these knights, and that stallion of a beast looks almost lifelike. And I don't know if that was the glare in the glass, but it looks like it's breathing out a mist in a cold, cold morning. At least that's what I picture. So this is a very cool picture, so well deserved. So you are receiving in the mail the certificate and bragging rights for the most brilliant Staunton knight, and I will also be mailing you a print copy of your photograph for the bragging rights. And just a reminder, anybody featured in this video is going to be in the raffle at the end of the year. Okay, on to the most brilliant photograph of the antique knight. The antique knight is defined by a chess piece that is prior to 1923. And like I said, it is very difficult to put a piece in one category. Tied for fifth is an antique French Regent-style glass-eyed knight set by Vikram. Now, not only are these eyes really cool on this knight, but the jaw of the knight really looked awesome. It almost looked like the knight was either scared or petrified. The eyes are bulging out. It almost looks like the jaw is being dropped. It almost looks skeleton-like. It has the typical French Regent style. I like it. This is a beautiful, beautiful set of knights. So thank you so much, Bikram. Also tied for number 5 is Mike's submission. This is a Canton Ivory circa 1870. Look at this set right here. The white pieces on the black board. That's a very cool board, by the way. It looks like that the squares are nearly the same color. What a beautiful shot with a beautiful scenery in the background. Very exquisite. Thank you, Mike, for this beautiful shot. Okay, on to number 4, submitted by Rob, the Dutch Salinas chess knights. These are estimated to be between the year 1800 and 1820. Excellent condition for such old pieces. I just love these Dutch pieces, how the knights have this beautiful arc in the neck. Typical Dutch knights, beautiful pieces, beautiful condition, beautiful photograph. Thank you, Rob. Number 3, the 1853 Jacques Knight on the right. Didn't mean to rhyme, but there it is. It is shown in comparison to the Royal Chess Mall version in white. So, Brian, thank you for submitting this. Brian also mentions that the Jacques Knight comes with a 3.5-inch king, and the Royal Chess Mall comes with a 3.8-inch king. Very nice comparison. When I saw this picture, I thought of David and Goliath. Number 2, circa 1895 to 1900, a British chess company, Xylanite Knights, from their Staunton set, submitted by Jonathan. I really like the way these knights shine. The lighting of this picture looks like it took a lot of effort to get. I'm not sure if the way it's just bouncing off the Xylanite, but it's really, really beautiful. I especially like the white knight, the way that it has the details on the snout. So thank you, Jonathan. And in first place with 27% of the votes goes to a signed Calvert ivory set, which dates back to 1820 to 1830, submitted by Holger. Beautiful shot, Holger. Beautiful picture. This Calvert set is true to the style. This is an exquisite set in wonderful condition. Very, very nice. The way that the knights are placed, looking at each other. So thank you, Holger, for this beautiful picture. You will also be receiving the certificate for the most brilliant antique knight, and you will also be receiving a print photograph for bragging rights. So thank you, everybody. So guys, if you enjoyed this contest and this material, be sure to subscribe and give this a thumbs up. My channel is very new. Anything that you can do to help out and help it grow, I'd very much appreciate it. Now back to the chessboards. Just as a reminder that this is going to be raffled off at the end of the year. This chessboard signed by Garry Kasparov is going to be raffled off between all the finalists of the contests that are in 2023. I'm going to raffle it off in December. The Engrain Walnut chessboard is going to be raffled off to all of the participants in the contest. So if you are watching this and you didn't participate yet, and you still want a chance to win either the Engrain Walnut chessboard donated by Chess USA, don't worry, there's going to be 3 more contests this year. The details are going to be on my website, thechesscollective.us. Check that out. I'm also going to be sending out notifications on the YouTube channel. So that's it, guys. Thank you for participating. Thank you for voting. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day.